I decided to buy a new house because I had been living in rental type accommodation for a while, and then because my job changed and it was going to be located in the Ripley Valley area, I decided to come and have a look at Ecco Ripley. And it was on the first birthday celebrations of Ecco Ripley, and so I decided to do what everyone was doing and walk through the display home without any intention at that stage of buying and living here. And it was from the first moment when I walked into the house, and I just straight away thought, if I had to build my own home, this would be what I'd want to build. And so this home's actually the same as one of the display homes that's here. I think what attracted me to Ecco Ripley was largely the environment, the design of the actual estate, how it fits around the park is very much like drawing people together, and I really like that. But also looking around the surrounding mountains and the trees. You know, there's a sweet spot about 6 o'clock at night when you're driving home and the sun's just setting behind the trees, and you come home after a long day at work and you just want to actually get outside. So it's actually encouraging me to go walking around the estate, and it's doing the same for others, and that's our opportunity to say good day to people as we walk by, and it's just a really calming place, a bit like a sanctuary actually from a hard day of work. I chose one of this particular house, which is a fit and finished option, because it gave me the option of being able to build my own home or have a new home from scratch, but also that someone else had put some forethought into providing some options. So I felt it sort of actually took the pressure off me, that I didn't have to work out every single decision about building a home, but I could still actually have my own home that had been built from scratch. My favourite room in the house would have to be the main lounge area. When I come out in the mornings and the sun is shining through the windows, it just feels so airy and light. And despite the fact that my house is on a smaller block, it actually doesn't feel like I'm crowded in. And I can see the blue sky, and I can even peer over my fence and I can see the mountains and the trees behind. So it just feels very natural. I chose Sekisui house because from the moment I walked in, the style of the house really appealed to me. I think the design features and the philosophy of Sekisui house is something that is really quite thrilling in terms of building community, and just hearing and reading a lot more about Sekisui's history and philosophy really encourages me in terms of this could be a really great community going into the future. The day I was handed the keys, I think I probably shed a tear or two, because I actually had a place that was mine. And I remember walking around the house with the builder to do the final inspection. He was giving me all the information on the bits and pieces about the house, and it just felt really affirming that this was my place, this is my home. And particularly on the day that I moved in, my next door neighbour who I hadn't met, I met him when the moving truck was in, and he came over and he said, "Oh, just let you know, I've just been watering your lawn because your turf had just been laid." And I was just so thrilled from that day moving in, and I had neighbours who actually were interested and cared enough to actually water my lawn, and that's been really good. So I just love the fact that I've been able to straight away meet my neighbours and be a part of the community. I would definitely recommend Sekisui house to other people. I've been impressed by the philosophy of Sekisui house that goes beyond just building a house and goes beyond just developing a piece of land, but they're actually looking to build community and change the culture of a community. And I think particularly for the Ipswich area, that's a wonderful thing.